degrees Celsius and cloudy. It will average around 23 degrees this evening. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In Amidong, Seogu, Busan, there is the Amidong Tombstone Culture Village, where we can see how refugees lived. During the Korean War, people fleeing to Busan settled on a mountainside that used to be a cemetery. It was hard to find building materials, so they had to use the tombstones to build their homes and protect themselves from the weather. Now, these traces can still be seen in the village's alleys today, becoming part of Busan's history and heritage. Today, June the 25th, is the 74th anniversary of the Korean War start. And despite its tragic past, Busan now aims to become a global city. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick off the show with this song, I Could Get Used to This by Martin Jensen.
You know that I love you, but baby, sometimes I don't know what to say. Cause where I come from, we didn't have parties with Ferraris in the driveway. I used to work at Wendy's, but now I drive your Bentley. This crazy life is more than I know. You say you don't really care, as long as I'm there. You've got enough money to grow, and I know what I make a year is what you spend a day. Fancy dinners cause you got expensive taste. It's so obvious that I'm so out of place, but I think that I could get used to this. It's so obvious that I'm so out of place, but I think that I could get used to this. I know that I want you, and I would be here if we lost it all. After all we've been through, we'll get by and we'll survive even if we fall. In a limo through the city to a party with P. Diddy. This life is spinning out of control. You know we could be anywhere. You say that you don't care. Wherever I'm with you feels like home. And I know what I make a year is what you spend a day. Fancy dinners cause you got expensive taste. It's so obvious that I'm so out of place, but I think that, oh yeah, I could get used to this. It's so obvious that I'm so out of place, but I think that I could get used to this. Yeah. I wanna tell you so, oh yeah, yeah, I could get used to this. Oh yeah, yeah, I could get used to. Let me get used to. Maybe I could get used to this.
I Could Get Used to This by Martin Jensen. Welcome to For Your Busan. Good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim. Now, in this world, while we can do many things as we please, there are also many rules we must follow. Now, if everyone only did what they wanted, society wouldn't work properly. And besides the many laws and rules, there are also unspoken rules and expectations known as etiquette, right? And some examples of etiquette include not smoking in public places, standing in a single line when using the bathroom, not talking loudly on the phone while using the public transportation, not eating strong-smelling food in the movie theater, for example. Now, the term villain, typically used for movie antagonists, is now often used to describe people who break etiquette or cause disturbances. And recently, a photo titled Subway Villain in Busan showed someone lying down and taking up 4 seats on the subway. Now, since public transportation is used by many people, selfish actions are inappropriate. Some etiquette rules to follow on public transportation include not to cross your legs when seated, setting your phone on vibrate mode, wearing your backpack on the front when it's crowded, covering your mouth when coughing or sneezing, and not placing your belongings on the seat next to you. Now, we can't live alone, right? And we need to live together with others. So to do so, we must observe the social boundaries and etiquette, even if those are not shown in the rules or laws on the board. Today's text topic is about etiquettes. 오늘의 문자 주제는요. 사람들이 이거는 좀 지키면 좋겠다 하는 에티켓이 있나요? 우리가 일상생활에서 꼭 지켜야 할 에티켓 하나 알려주세요. Tell me the one etiquette everyone and anyone in this world should all follow or all adhere to. The unspoken rule, right? What should everyone, anyone in this world should follow? Text us at pound 9050 shop 9050. It will cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message or YouTube live, as we are streaming live right now. And I can tell you that we're streaming because it is now 4:11 in the afternoon. If you want to add us on Kakao Talk, search for 부산영어방송 and add us as a friend and chat with us there. In the first half of the show, we have Busan Is, which is short for Busan is Amazing. We get to explore the many reasons why Busan is such a wonderful place to live in. And we'll get some news updates with our news anchor Hong Dang coming in shortly. We also have DJ, short for David's Journal. And you get to find out what I stumbled upon today. And it's a space where we'll share innovative and creative ideas with our listeners, sparking inspiration and curiosity. We also have Relationship Matters, relationship advice from Josh, who got married and is raising children here in Busan City. In the second half, we have On the Mic, stories of Busan locals who are interviewed. Busan quiz segment, we have that every single day. For you to partake in a quiz segment for you to win a prize or two. My hometown Olympics will also come your way, where we get to check out some sports scenes here in the port city. All right, so get those texts coming in. We'll go right into our next segment, Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
We now have Hong Dang in the studio. How are you doing?
안녕하세요. 네, 잘 지내셨어요?
Yeah, been doing fantastic. How about you?
네. 좋습니다. 아침 저녁으로는 바람이 좀 불어요. 그래서 오늘은 조금 선선한 느낌? 낮에도 좀 괜찮았어요.
그리고 뭔가 아주 조금씩 습해지는 느낌 안 느껴요?
맞아요.
이게
장마가
갑자기
오고 있구나.
확 습한 게 아니고요.
조금씩.
Every day it's getting humid and more humid.
네.
그래서 it's 제습기, right?
맞아요.
제습기를 오늘 처음 꺼냈어요.
전 어제. 그저께.
그죠?
네네.
이게 계속 괜찮다가 it's becoming more humid day after day. And like you said, maybe it's gonna rain soon.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
그런데 그렇게 날씨나 아주 조금씩 오는 그 습기, 계절의 변화 이런
Yeah.
거 느낀다는 건 잘 나이 든다는 뜻이래요. 늙어간다는 게
엄청
아니라
포장해서 말씀하셨네요.
네, 어렸을
no.
때는 그거 모르잖아요.
My
더우면
knees, my elbow, my back. Yeah.
더우면 그냥 땀 흘리고 그냥 씻고 말고
Right.
모르는데 네, 잘 하고 계십니다.
All right. Well, welcome to Busan Is. This is all about our news time.
네, 아무래도 부산 여름 이제 본격적인 여름 휴가철이 되나 봐요. 우리가 지금 느끼고 있습니다. 부산시 보건환경연구원이 본격적인 여름 휴가철 맞아서 부산 지역 7개 해수욕장에 대해 수질과 백사장 모래를 조사한 결과 모두 적합 판정 받았습니다. 수질 검사에서는 수인성 질병 지표 세균인 장구균과 대장균 검출 정도를 받고요. 또 백사장 모래는 유해 중금속인 카드뮴, 비소, 납, 수은, 유가, 크롬 등 5개 항목을 조사했습니다. 조사 결과는 부산시 보건환경연구원 누리집 환경정보 또 해양환경정보 포털에서도 확인할 수 있고요. 연구원은 해수욕장 개장 기간에도 수질 조사를 주기적으로 할 계획이고 또 여름철에는 잦은 비 때문에 생활하수 등 오염물질이 해변으로 유입돼서 일시적으로 수질이 나빠질 수 있기 때문에 많은 비가 내린 직후에는 해수욕장 입욕을 자제해 줄 것을 권고했습니다.
So the water quality and beach sand of the 7 beaches in the Busan area were all deemed suitable just in time for the summer vacation season. Now, the Busan City Institute of Health and Environment announced today on the Beach Water Quality Survey, which examined the levels of enterococci and E. coli, which are indicator bacteria for waterborne diseases. Now, the beach sand was tested for 5 harmful heavy metals, cadmium, arsenic, lead, mercury, and hexavalent chromium, and the results showed that both the water quality and beach sand met the environmental standards, and the results can be found on the Institute's official website, busan.go.kr/IHE.
네, 부산시는 오늘 시청 재난안전대책본부에서 화재 폭발 대비 긴급 안전점검회의를 열었습니다. 어제 경기도 화성 배터리 공장에서 발생한 화재로 큰 인명피해가 발생했죠. 부산도 이와 관련해 유해 화학물질 등 위험물로 인한 대형 화재 사고를 예방하기 위해서 마련됐습니다. 부산시는 1차 전지, 축전지 제조업체 37곳, 에너지 저장장치 시설 58곳, 유해 화학물질 관련 업체 15곳 등 110곳에 대해서 오늘부터 유관기관과 민간 전문가 등과 함께 안전점검 실시할 예정입니다.
Right. So Busan City held an emergency safety inspection meeting in response to a recent fire at a battery plant in Hwasong and aimed to prevent similar incidents involving hazardous chemicals. And the city will prioritize inspections of 110 sites with relevant agencies and experts, and immediate corrective actions and safety education will be implemented for any facilities found to be vulnerable to disasters or with management defects.
네, 부산시는 오늘 2024 의료관광 중점 협력기관 선정식과 웰리스 의료관광 역량 강화를 위한 설명회를 열었습니다. 보건복지부 자료를 보면 지난해 부산을 방문한 외국인 환자는 13,000명가량으로 2002년보다 11.6% 증가했고 코로나 이전보다 65% 정도 회복률 나타냈습니다. 부산시는 중점 협력기관으로 2023년 외국인 환자 유치 실적 상위 기관 30곳 또 검진, 뷰티, 한방 공동 프로모션 협력기관 20곳을 올해 처음 선정했습니다.
Busan City will host the 2024 Medical Tourism Key Cooperation Institutions Selection Ceremony and the Wellness and Medical Tourism Convergence Capacity Enhancement Seminar at the Busan City Hotel. And the event aims to promote wellness tourism and related industries, focusing on key institutions driving Busan's medical tourism to establish a global wellness hub.
네, 장애인 시티 투어 나래버스를 타고 활동적인 노인 세대 액티브 시니어와 장애인이 함께 부산 지역 관광을 체험하는 프로그램이 부산에 운영됩니다. 오는 7월부터 추진되는 이 사업은요, 장애인과 비장애인이 여행을 통해서 장애인식을 개선하고 서로 배려하는 공동체를 만들어가기 위해서 차관점을 뒀습니다. 액티브 시니어는 부산시 하하센터 동아리 회원 가운데 자원봉사 희망자로 구성되고요. 체험 프로그램이 운영되는 부산 지역 관광 둘의 사업 지역은 부산 진구와 동래구, 사하구, 수영구 등 4개 지역입니다.
Right, so Busan City announced an agreement with the Korea tourism organizations, Busan Ulsan Gyeongnam branch and the Busan Disabled Persons Association to operate the Empathy Tour for the Disabled City Tour program. This program pairs active seniors with individuals with disabilities to tour Busan on the Nare bus designed for access for the disabled. And starting in July, it aims to raise awareness for people with disabilities and foster community through shared travel experiences.
네, 제19회 부산 국제 매직 페스티벌 매직 컨벤션이 오는 28일부터 30일까지 영화의 전당 부산 디자인진흥원 해운대 구남로 일대에서 열립니다. 매직 컨벤션은 마술과 재즈가 하나 되는 MJ 리듬, 또 세계적인 마술사들의 현란한 공연을 볼 수 있는 매직 갈라쇼, 신인 마술사 등용문인 국제마술대회, 또 마술사의 비법을 배우는 매직 렉처 등으로 구성되는데요. 한국의 마술사 유호진 씨가 사회를 맡고 한국과 이탈리아, 프랑스, 중국, 일본 등 국내외 7명의 정상급 마술사의 공연 선보입니다. 국제마술대회는 신인 마술사의 등용문으로 전 세계 신의 마술사들이 모여서 실력을 검증하는 자리입니다.
I like how they said MJ. MJ always reminds me of Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan, but here MJ refers to magic and jazz. Right. So the Busan International Magic Festival or Magic Convention will be held from the 28th to the 30th at the Busan Cinema Center, Busan Council Design, and Haeundae Gunamno. And the events will include MJ Rhythm, a magic and jazz performance, the Magic Gala Show with world-renowned magicians, and the International Magic Competition for Emerging Magicians and Magic Lecture Sessions.
네, 해운대 해수욕장 뒤편 포장마차촌이 이제 추억 속으로 사라졌습니다. 바다마을 포장마차촌 상인들은 어제 밤을 마지막으로 영업을 끝냈습니다. 오늘 오전부터는 중장비를 동원해 철거 작업이 진행되고 있고요. 내일까지는 공사가 대부분 마무리될 전망입니다. 바다마을 포장마차촌은 1960년대 초반 영업을 시작해서 1980년대에는 해변에 일렬로 늘어서며 포장마차촌 형태를 갖췄는데요. 하지만 무허가 시설물인 포장마차가 너무 난립해서 단속과 강제 철거가 계속되는 등 여러 차례 진통을 겪어왔습니다.
Right, so the once loved Haeundae Food Stall Village, located behind the Haeundae Beach, ended their operations last night, and demolition work began this morning with heavy equipment. Now, the demolition work is expected to be mostly completed by tomorrow.
네, 자, 투데이즈 시간입니다. 오늘은 6월 25일. 이건 정말 유치원 초등학생들도 다 아는 6.25 전쟁 기념일입니다. 하지만 너무 시간이 우리 아이들에게는 벌써 너무 오래된 옛날 이야기야 라고 생각하지만 저희만 해도 바로 어머니의 일이 되거든요. 네, 자, 6월을 호국 보훈의 달로 정한 이유가 되기도 합니다. 6.25 전쟁 제74주년 맞아서 부산에서 역사적인 교훈을 되새기고 또 참전 유공자의 희생과 헌신을 기리는 행사도 열렸습니다. 오늘 부산시청에서 열린 6.25 전쟁 기념식에서는 그동안 알려지지 않았던 6.25 전쟁의 숨은 영웅 영도 유격부대를 소개하는 영상이 상영됐는데요. 영도 유격부대는 미국 중앙정보국이 극비리에 이 태종대의 훈련장과 본부를 두고 1951년 3월 한철민 육군 소령 주도 아래 1.4.5태 때 월남한 함경 남북도와 강원도 북부 지역 등 동해안 3도 출신의 1200명으로 창설한 유격대라고 합니다. 6.25 전쟁 비정규전에 투입돼서 2년 1개월에 걸쳐 치열한 활동을 벌였는데 1952년 이 정전협정의 분위기가 익자 부대가 해체됐고 부대는 정전 후에도 문서가 공개되지 않아서 이 소속 부대와 부대원들의 신원 등은 제대로 알려지지 않았습니다.
Right, so the 74th commemoration ceremony of the Korean War was held at the City Hall auditorium this morning. About 700 people were present, including veterans, their families, and various representatives. And this year's ceremony highlighted the Yeongdo Guerrilla Unit, the unsung heroes of the Korean War, who conducted covert missions without military ranks or serial numbers. And it was established by the CIA in March 1951, led by the Army Major Han Chul-min. And the unit consisted of 1,200 members from northern regions who fled south during the January 4th retreat. They operated for 2 years, or over 2 years, achieving significant results in unconventional warfare before disbanding in 1952, and their contributions remained undisclosed for years.
네, 1950년 6.25 전쟁으로 인해서 경찰을 포함한 한국군 62만여 명과 또 유엔군 15만여 명 등 77만여 명이 전사하고 부상당하고 실종됐습니다. 또 전쟁으로 인한 이재민 1,000만 명이 넘었고요. 전체 인구의 절반 이상이 피해를 입은 것으로 가족을 잃거나 또 헤어진 사람들은 지금도 이산 가족의 고통을 받고 있죠. 우리 피난 행렬의 종착리였던 곳이 바로 부산입니다. 피난민만 60만 명에 이르렀다고요. 임시 수도로 3년을 버텨온 부산은 전쟁 중에 힘들었던 6.25의 삶의 흔적이 아직도 곳곳에 남아 있습니다. 그렇게 오래되지 않았습니다. 전쟁으로 희생된 수많은 영혼을 기억하는 오늘이었으면 좋겠습니다.
Right. Today is June the 25th, Korean War Memorial Day, and June is also designated as the month of the patriotism and veterans. And due to the Korean War that began on June 25th, 1950, about 620,000 South Korean soldiers, including police officers, 150,000 UN soldiers, totaling about 770,000 were killed, wounded, or went missing. And the war also resulted in over 10 million displaced persons, and more than half of the entire population was affected, and those who lost or were separated from their families continue to suffer to this day. Now, Busan, the final destination for refugees, saw around 600,000 displaced people, and as the provisional wartime capital, Busan endured for 3 years, and the traces of the hardships experienced during the war are still evident throughout the city.
네, 저는 여기까지 하고 내일 뵙겠습니다.
Don't go just yet. 아직 가시면 안 돼요.
네.
We got some text messages from our
네.
listeners.
네.
They always welcome you here. Ponem with 홍당당 and a wave emoticon, and also participating in today's text topic. 오늘의 문자 주제에 대해서 많이 들어왔는데요. 일단 이 문자들을 제가
네.
한번 읽고 홍당당님의
네.
문자 your opinion도
네네.
의견도 알려주세요.
네.
So Jenny님 said, using a headset or earbuds to listen to music or to watch a video in a public area is an obvious etiquette. I hate to be bothered by someone else's music or sounds when using public transportation. 이제 에티켓이라는 주제의 문자 주제를 받고 있는데요.
네.
문자를 받고 있는데요. So what is one etiquette that everyone in the world should follow, should have?
네. 아무래도 에티켓은 나 혼자 있을 때는 그래도 내가 용서해 주니까 좀 관대한데 다른 사람과 연결되어 있을 때 지켜야 되는 거잖아요. 그냥 뭐 화장실이나 뭐 영화가 이런 데도 마찬가지고 방송을 하는 입장에서는 저는 이 방송 모니터를 굉장히 크게 듣거든요. 그래서 나갈 때 이렇게 다른 게스트를 위해서 줄여놓고 나가요. 그 정도.
Really?
네. 왜냐하면 제가 너무 크게 해놓고 나가면 다른 분들이 쓰셨을 때 너무 깜짝 놀라서 데이빗의 목소리가 깜짝 놀랄까봐 이렇게 줄여놓고 나갈게요.
Okay.
네.
All right. Okay. So that's one etiquette that 홍당당 would
네. 다른
think.
사람을 배려하는 마음 작은
그죠. For the studio
네.
use. All right. Well, thank you.
네. 이미 줄였습니다. 이제 저 안 들려서 가야 될 것 같아요.
Thank you for coming in. We'll see you tomorrow.
네. 뵙겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
네, that was 홍당당 with us for Busan Is for getting our daily news updates of what's happening in and around the Busan city. Text us, let us know what is one etiquette that everyone should keep, everyone should follow. I think I've read earlier about, there we go. Wait. Okay, Z님 texted in saying, 하품, 입 가리기요. Okay, so you don't want to show everyone your teeth. You don't want to show everyone your cavities, whatever hiding in your mouth. So when you're yawning, you have to cover your mouth like this. Oh, that's a good point. All right, we'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Wanna Love You by Paul Kim.
Last night 그날 밤 우리 둘 밤새 눈앞에 아른거려 네 모습 잠들 수 없어 baby 잠들 수 없어 baby I need you 오늘 눈 뜨자마자 또 네 생각뿐 뜨거운 숨소리까지 생생히 기억나 달아올라 다시 눈을 감아 One little touch and the world change 날 바라보는 네 눈빛 나를 원하고 있어 시간은 멈췄어 I wanna love you baby I wanna love you baby Do you want it? Yeah I want it I wanna love you baby And I'm calling out to you Do you want it? 매일 바쁘다고 했지만 벌써 오고 싶어 잠시라도 만나겠어 데리러 갈게 어디라도 네가 있는 그곳 Hold your hand Let the world change 나를 보는 네 눈빛 내게 말하고 있어 모든 건 완벽해 I wanna love you baby I wanna love you baby Do you want it? Yeah I want it I wanna love you baby And I'm calling out to you Do you want it? I wanna love you baby I wanna love you 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 right
It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, next week marks the beginning of July, and with it, the vacation season. Although I haven't planned my summer vacation just yet, I'm already excited about the possibilities. Now, summer is a time when most people travel, and I've been searching for destinations for my trip. Now, during my search, I came across the term over-tourism. Over-tourism? Well, it refers to overcrowding from too many tourists in one place, leading to conflicts with locals and various problems. It can mean higher rent prices as local tenants are pushed out for holiday rentals, narrow roads jammed with tourist vehicles, and environmental damage. Now, Phuket earned the top spot as the world's most overcrowded destination in 2023, with 118 tourists for every local resident. In Japan, which sees 3 million tourists each month, the government and local authorities are implementing measures to tackle over-tourism. popular destinations in Japan are experiencing issues like locals struggling to use public transportation, trespassing for photos, and frequent littering. In response, Japan is expanding a dual pricing system, charging foreign tourists higher fees to mitigate these problems. It's wonderful for these places to become popular, but the inevitable crowds can cause significant inconvenience for the locals. This makes me wonder where I should go to avoid all these issues. Perhaps my home is the best destination after all? Let's take a quick song break. This is King James by Anderson .Paak.
We've been through it all, though it could be worse. We've been moved around in a state of alert. There's nothing new or sharp about the cutting edge. If they build a wall, let's jump the fence, I'm over this. Cold stairs can never put the fear in me. What we built here is godly. They can't gentrify the heart of kings. Let's just not talk about it. If I make a move, you're coming with me. What about the love? Coming with me. What about the neighbors? Coming with me. What about the sea? It's coming with me. The people that you came with, coming with me. What about the love? Coming with me. What about the neighbors? Coming with me. What about the sea? Coming with me. People that you came with, you're coming with me. Hey, okay, now just don't stay down. Let's go shake down until we get what we need. Oh yeah, okay, I'm okay now. Just don't stay down. Can't hold me down. Let's go shake down. Let it fall like the leaves. I want it all. We couldn't stand to see our children shot dead in the streets. But when I finally took a knee, took me out the league. Now I'm not much for games, but I played for keeps. And we salute King James for using his change to create some equal opportunities. Cold stairs can never put the fear in me. There's a movement we've been grooving on. You can move or stay your to sleep. Let's just not talk about it. Everything they tried to hide, we're taking back for yours and mine. Love, coming with me. What about the neighbors? Coming with me. What about the sea? It's coming with me. The people that you came with, coming with me. What about the love? Coming with me. What about the neighbors? Coming with me. What about the sea? Coming with me. People that you came with, you're coming with me. What about the love? What about the sea? It's coming with me. What about the love? Coming with me. What about the sea? Coming with me. People that you came with, you're coming with me.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
The Korea Broadcasting Advertising Corporation, KBACO, is providing financial support for innovative small and mid-size enterprises to produce on-air advertisements. You may receive up to 45 million won for TV ads and 3 million won for radio ads. Applications are open from June 7th to June 27th at 6 p.m. For details, visit the KBACO website. We ask for participation and interest from small business owners.
time for Rap Monster.
Oh no, Rat Monster. David Kim.
RM.
RM. Relationship matters.
That is right.
That's correct.
Yeah, I saw in the script you wrote Rat Monster.
Yeah, I'm adapting to the regular intro that I
It's
get
not
going
a
on.
rat, it's rap.
Not Rap Monster? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was Rad Monster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, okay.
I was concerned.
Yeah. It's
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, RM from BTS.
Yes, yeah. Gotcha.
His name is Rap Monster.
Well, I'm learning something new every day.
not a G.
Gotcha.
Yeah, not a rat. But anyway, welcome. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me back. It's like my fourth time here now, so I feel like
Yeah.
I'm gradually getting used to coming on and being back on the radio, which is kind of fun for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you're finding that comfort. At first, it was kind of awkward. You find it a little awkward, but now you're getting more comfortable around me, at least.
Yeah, for sure. It's a
Yeah.
little stiff. I mean, your voice is going out over the radio, so
Yeah.
you can have
Not
get
just your voice
concerned.
anymore. We got our faces going out too.
Yeah, exactly. So that adds another thing.
Yeah.
But no, it's feeling better and better. Yeah.
Actually, and also before we kick off the segment, we have today's text topic. I want to ask you a question. Today's text topic is about a universal etiquette that everyone should follow.
A universal etiquette that everyone should follow. I was thinking that washing your hands after using the restroom should be a pretty universal etiquette that everyone can follow.
Okay, yeah. Washing your hands after using the bathroom. Whatever business you do in the bathroom, you just have to wash your hands.
It should just be an automatic thing that you do.
Okay, yeah. I mean, especially with the COVID-19, it was like a wake-up call for everybody.
Yeah, I think that COVID-19, one of the few positive things that came out from that was that people became more aware of the hand washing habit, and that I think more people probably wash their hands now than washed it before the pandemic, at least.
For sure.
So you gotta take the good with the bad, I guess.
Yeah.
If that's something good that came out of it,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
good
look
one.
for that silver lining.
Yes, that's a good one indeed. You're here for Relationship Matters, though, all about relationships. So what are we going to be talking about today?
Well, on my first two appearances here, we talked about the impact of anxiety on romantic relationships. And then last week, we spoke about friendships and my sense that anxiety, again, aided by social media and our disconnected lives, often creates problems that are pretty similar to the ones we find in our romantic relationships. But today I kind of wanted to change the subject a little bit.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
to what direction?
오늘은 목욕탕에 대해서 얘기하고 싶어요.
갑자기 한국말 하시네요?
Don't put me on the spot though.
우리 한국말로 이제 방송하나요?
No, 지금 영어만.
영어.
Please.
Okay.
Don't put me on the spot again. You'll rekindle all that anxiety I've been getting over.
All right, so we're going to be talking about public bathhouses.
That is correct.
Okay. Are we going to be talking about relationships with people inside the bathhouses, or?
Well, actually, I kind of wanted to talk about parenting through this lens. Do you have kids, David?
Oh, well, not that I know of. I'm kidding. I don't. I'm not married yet.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, I have a son, actually. He used to come by the radio station like 5 years ago when he was like a tiny, tiny baby.
Oh, wow.
But 갑자기 7살이에요. So he's going to 유치원 now.
Wow.
And he's doing sports. He's playing soccer, 축구, and taekwondo. And he's
Nice.
really a little person now. And he has a lot of opinions as well, which he's able to express pretty clearly, both in English and Korean, which is kind of cool.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about parenting with relation to 목욕탕.
That is correct. And
Okay.
David, what do you think about the 목욕탕 as an institution? Are you a regular participant in the 목욕탕 culture? Or am I kind of like getting ahead of myself?
No,
and
I
getting
mean,
into
I hardly use it alone. Like I don't go there alone. I just find it's like I would go if my friends would be like, "Hey, let's go," and that only happens like once or twice a year.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I think I might be leaning into my like ajashi lifestyle in my early 30s by going pretty regularly.
Oh wow, I guess it's good to go in with family and friends.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. And it's a habit that I actually picked up when I was a graduate student in California, in Orange County.
They have 목욕탕 there?
Yeah. And I was kind of surprised to find that out. But my girlfriend, who is now my wife at that time, she found one in Orange County. And in Orange County, there are about, in the LA area, we've got like 500,000 Koreans and Korean Americans living there. And they've kind of brought pieces of Korea to America with them, and one of those is the 목욕탕.
Nice.
So she invited me. It was 2013. I didn't get any explanation at all. I just showed up there. So I walked into the changing room, and it was a big kind of a 문화 차이 moment. I was like, But I overcame that awkwardness and kind of became like a semi-regular at that place near my university.
Yeah.
And then the summer after that, I came to Korea and to Busan for the first time. And my wife lived in Oncheonjang at the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that area is famous for some for a big 목욕탕 there.
Exactly. There's some really big oncheon jjimjilbangs there.
Right.
And the kind of transition from this small neighborhood place in Orange County to that environment in Busan was pretty mind-blowing. It kind of opened my eyes. You know those scenes in movies where they want to show something beautiful and you have angels singing. I got to the major open bathhouse in there. I was like, oh, this is incredible. So that was...
It was an eye-opening experience.
It was an eye-opening experience.
Oh,
for
cool.
Sure.
What was the major difference? What's the major difference between the Korean 목욕탕 and the one in Orange County, you think?
Mostly size. I was actually pretty impressed because I go to a lot of other smaller 목욕탕s in Korea too. They kind of really recreated it. It felt like it could have been in Korea, and the clientele was almost entirely Korean. But it was a matter of size, really.
Okay.
So coming to Oncheonjang and going to a really, really large one, that was really cool.
So different, I guess, temperatures to dip in, basically.
Exactly. And the scale, just like the sheer size of the place.
Right. I'm still trying to link this with relationship, though. Are we going to be talking about 목욕탕 versus me relationship, or are we going to be linking dad and son relationship to 목욕탕?
Dad and son relationship to the 목욕탕.
Okay.
So, I came first as a tourist in 2013, and then by 2018, I was actually living here, and the 목욕탕 became a fairly regular part of my life. I go 2 or 3 times a month, and then COVID-19 came around. So at that time, a lot of them shut down. Some of them actually closed down permanently.
Right.
And I had my son getting older and older, but I kind of missed the opportunity to take him to a 목욕탕 for a couple of years, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he kind of started late compared to his peers, I guess.
Yeah, so he was like 1.5 when the pandemic started. And then obviously we weren't going to 목욕탕s until fairly recently. So by the time we had his first experience, like a year ago, he was already like a toddler. Yeah.
How did he like it?
He enjoyed it. He was very frightened for about 15, 20 minutes by it was big. We went on a holiday in Korea and it was so crowded. There were people everywhere and obviously everyone was undressing and running around.
Right.
So he found that really nerve-wracking for about 20 minutes. But then once I got him into the bathing area, into the bath itself, we were there for maybe 4 or 5 hours. I couldn't get him back out again.
4 hours in there?
He would have had me in there all day if he could have.
The longest I've been in, not the 찜질방, but the bathhouse area was 1 hour max.
I think that's, without a kid, in tow, 1 hour seems like a pretty reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, because I was like, I told my friends, when are we going to be meeting outside, right? And they said, how about in an hour?
Exactly.
So I stayed in for half an hour. I looked up, it must be over an hour now.
Yeah.
Half an hour passed. And I'm like, why gotta stay here half an hour more longer?
Just get in the sauna and cook yourself.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's I really love the 목욕탕 because it's something we just don't have in the United States. We just don't have that culture. And
Exactly.
I think it's a really, it's really special to be sharing a space with people from your community, and you're just it's very human, and very close in a way that we don't really get to experience in Western American culture generally. So it's actually a really nice change. And it really does bring you into the community, I feel like. Yeah, and I'm a regular at some of these places, so I see the same older folk, especially in the early morning. I see the same groups of people coming in the late evening. I see families coming in, and it just feels like being a regular in a 목욕탕 really helps me especially as an outsider foreigner here,
Okay.
connect to my local community a bit.
Wait, Josh, you said in the morning, in the evening. How many times do you go a day?
I go
Do you work at
generally.
the 목욕탕?
I go.
Yeah.
I try to go once a week, at least once a week.
You're not like a
because-
목욕탕 inspector,
No,
are you?
I am not a 목욕탕 inspector.
Okay.
But because I have, sometimes I wake up really early, and lately I get up early. I'm like, okay, what can I do with my time? I can worry about work later, or maybe I can get up and do something. And I've been driving, so I've showed up to this 목욕탕 a couple times at like 5:30, 6 a.m. And I've noticed the change in the sort of people who are there at that hour. But I do think it's a really, really wonderful way to connect, and also to kind of address some of that anxiety that we talked about in the earlier segments with me, because there's nothing, you're all on the same page, you're all on the same level, you're all kind of exposed, and you're just enjoying being a human. And I think that it's a very basic human joy to be in warm water, to be in a sauna, to take a cold plunge. And as I've been discovering, it's really, really wonderful to go with a child.
For sure.
To go with your own child. It's really special.
Yeah, a lot of the times when we see online or on the internet about how to meditate, we have to cross our legs, we have to put our hands on our knees or whatever and listen to calm music. But I think 목욕탕 is also another great place to meditate.
Exactly. And I found it also, it's also because of the heat and the temperature changes and whatever, like it's almost like a surefire way to get rid of the stress that you have built up during the week. If I feel really burned out after work, sometimes I just go straight from work and have my 목욕탕 day like Thursday, Friday of the week right there, because I know that the benefit will be really huge.
So how does this? I'm still trying to connect with your son. Can you connect this with your son?
I can connect it to my son in the sense that I think that the 목욕탕 experience is just a really fantastic way to become closer with your child. And it's an experience I wish I'd been able to have with my own father, right? It's a kind of closeness, again, that you don't really get to experience where I come from. And just seeing, it feels like a real rite of passage, I think. To be able to go to these spaces with your kid, to enjoy the bath together, to sort of like, I'm bathing him or brushing his hair afterwards, cleaning up. We have the eggs together, that kind of thing.
Okay. So you use, 목욕탕 is like that medium that connects you and your son closer together.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
And I'm here really today to just sort of celebrate the 목욕탕 as an institution and as something that I just really love about my life in Korea. It's a thing that I've come to really enjoy.
Nice.
And it's really special. It's really cliched, but when you have a kid, there's these moments when you're like, you're with the kid, you're playing with the kid, and part of your brain is like, hey, I'm going to remember this when I'm like 60 or 70 years old. And if you're being a real jerk to me when you're a teenager, my mind is going to go back to these moments when you were really sweet and small and we were together doing things and just enjoying our time together.
Well, that's really good. I'm glad that you have found this culture that it was non-existent before in the U.S., but now you're basically embracing the 목욕탕 culture and utilizing it so that you and your son can
form a deeper connection.
Exactly.
It's really special.
That's awesome. Wow.
I'm actually looking forward to the next time my father actually comes back to Korea to visit, because I'm going to drag him to one of these places.
Yeah, that'll
so we
be
can
fun.
have a 3-generation 목욕탕 experience.
Yeah, and you got to scrub his back, right?
Yeah, I will. I will scrub his back. If he wants it, Dad, I will scrub your back.
Get that skin off. Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right. That's awesome. Maybe one day, if I ever, have a kid of my own, I will take him or... Oh, I can't take her. I'll take him to the 목욕탕.
You can take her to the 목욕탕 up to a certain age, I think,
right.
like 3 or 4 years
Exactly.
old.
Yeah.
So, it's funny because my son was already too old to go in with my wife at the first time. So it's always been an experience that I and only I have shared with him. So I'm happy to have had
that's a
this
bummer
experience.
for your wife.
Yeah, that's just one area
She
where
can't relate.
She can't relate. I have this separate, sacred connection that I will preserve.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
In a good way, I guess. Okay. What's another culture that you are liking these days?
Let me think about that. I think I have an answer. I really love the Haniwon.
Oh.
Yeah. And Hanbangmyeonwons generally.
Wow. Okay.
That's another place where, like, if I have a problem, it doesn't really matter what it is. If I'm overstressed or tired or if I'm having digestive issues or something, I love to go to a Haniwon, get some chim, get some acupuncture,
Wow.
get some hanyak.
Yeah.
I generally find that my symptoms do improve, and I think there's a lot to it, actually.
That's
It's a
good.
Really, really good science.
Okay. Maybe Korea and Busan will be your new home. Second
It's
home.
heading that direction.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm leaning into that now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great piece today talking about parenting of taking your son to a bathhouse, a culture that could have been a culture shock, but embracing it as something that could connect you and your family member closer than ever before. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing this with us, Josh.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Take some time at the Moguktong, everyone.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna close the segment here, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And that was Josh with us for Relationship Matters. RM is the segment's name. We'll take a quick song break to end the first.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구 도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
During the summer monsoon season, Korea is often met with heavy rainfalls. Various accidents, including landslides and building collapses due to weak grounds, may occur during this time. So here are some tips that could keep you safe from long and wet monsoon season in Korea. First, regularly check and maintain water and drainage channels. Second, fix objects that could be blown away by severe wind, such as boards, TV networks, and others. Third, residents who live near areas prone to landslides, flooding, and sinkholes should be aware of the location of a nearby shelter as directed by authorities. And lastly, be aware of getting electric shocks. Always take preventive measures when using electric appliances to protect against electric shocks. Above all, staying informed of what to do is the most important. Tune in to BEFM 부산영어방송 for emergency broadcast. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
Did you know that an average person in South Korea uses more than 10 kilograms of disposable products a year? While convenient, it does weigh heavily on the environment as they take up to 500 years to break down. Here is how we can cut down on disposable products. First, use tumblers and mugs instead of plastic or paper cups. When you go grocery shopping, bring a reusable bag so you won't have to ask for a plastic one. At home, instead of reaching for single-use paper towels or wet wipes, use rags and towels. These small steps for the environment can have a big impact on planet Earth. This campaign was brought to you by BEFM Busan 영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산
내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect.
포열부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
안녕하세요, 티나입니다. 여러분, 수영 구민 SUP 대회에 대해서 들어보셨나요? 패들보드를 타고 바다로 나가는 경기인데요. 이번 대회는 초등학교 4학년 이상 수영 구민 140명이 각 동을 대표해 참가하였습니다. 오전 8시부터 예선전이 열린다고 하여 광안리 바닷가에 나와 있는데요. 비가 많이 오는 상황인데도 선수들의 열정과 각 팀의 독특한 응원이 뜨거운 상황입니다. 오늘 경기에 참가하신 두 분과 인터뷰 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요. 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 망미 1동 30대 여성 선수로 출전하게 된 정찬미라고 합니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 망미 1동 30대 남자 선수로 출전한 정은호입니다.
반갑습니다. 오늘 대회는 어떠셨나요? 오늘 대회에서 완주를 하셨나요?
네, 예선전 완주했습니다.
어떠셨나요, 기분이?
지금 비도 좀 오고 날씨가 살짝 좋지는 않은데 그래도 이런 날씨 가운데서도 잘 완주할 수 있어서 너무 다행이라고 생각합니다.
네, 저도 마찬가지로 완주했고요. SUP가 이렇게 비가 와도 참 즐길 수 있는 스포츠라는 생각이 또 들어가지고 더 재밌게 즐길 수 있을 것 같습니다.
네. 이번에 이제 대회가 첫 번째 출전이신지 아니면 두 번째신지요?
네, 저는 작년에도 출전해서 올해는 두 번째 출전입니다.
네.
마찬가지로 저도 작년에 출전했고 올해도 두 번째로 출전했습니다.
네, 작년 SUP와 올해 SUP의 차이점에 대해서 말씀해 주신다면요.
작년 SUP도 정말 재밌었는데요. 올해 SUP는 한 해 동안 더 많은 준비를 해주셔서 그런지 선수복이라거나 경기 운영에 있어서 좀 더 많이 보완되어서 더 즐겁게 즐길 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
그렇군요.
저도 마찬가지로 작년보다 더 운영 진행이 더 수월하게 잘 돌아갔던 것 같고 이런 날씨 속에서도 전 국민들이 다 같이 즐길 수 있어가지고 작년보다 더 즐겁게 즐길 수 있었습니다.
그러면 내년에도 출전하실 예정이신가요?
내년에도 기회가 된다면 출전할 수 있다면 좋겠고요. 다른 국민분들께서도 관심 있으신 분들 많이 선수로 참여해 주시면은 같이 경기할 수 있으면 좋겠습니다.
네.
저도 마찬가지로 할 수 있다면 참가하고 싶고요. 그래도 또 다른 분들이 또 이제 하고자 하시는 분이 계신다면 또 그분들도 한 개 더 SUP라는 스포츠를 더 즐길 수 있으면 좋을 것 같아가지고 어찌됐든 저는 할 수 있으면 하겠습니다.
네, 그러면 지금까지 SUP 이 대회를 위해서 얼마만큼 준비하셨나요?
저희는 4월 중순부터 지금까지 계속 매주 토요일, 일요일 준비를 했었고요. 네네. 그렇게 준비를 하면서 그렇게 시간을 빼서 저희끼리 훈련을 했고 또 기간 나시는 분들은 또 평일에도 나와서 연습할 정도로 열의를 보여주셨습니다.
그러면 주말에 몇 시간 정도 연습하신 건가요?
주말에는 한 2시간가량 그리고 길게 하신 분들은 4시간씩 또 하시더라고요. 저는 2시간 정도
그렇게 하셨을 때 기분은 어떠세요? 운동을 끝나고 나서 기분 그리고 이전에 이 훈련을 했을 때와 하지 않았을 때의 차이점에 대해서 말씀해 주신다면요.
SUP를 타기 전에는 SUP에 대해서 전혀 몰랐었는데 일단 한번 타고 나서부터는 이 바다 위에서 즐길 수 있는 스포츠가 하나 생겼다는 게 되게 기뻤고 또 한번 이렇게 훈련을 하고 나면 좀 몸에 활기가 도는 느낌이 들어서 일상생활 할 때에도 더 좀 체력이 늘어났다는 걸 느낄 수가 있어서 되게 좋았습니다.
그렇군요.
네, 저는 약간 주말에 이렇게 바다에 나와서 이번에는 4월부터 날씨가 되게 좋았어가지고 좋은 날씨 속에 약간 여름에 미리 좀 해양 스포츠를 미리 즐기는 느낌이어가지고 좀 이 바다를 좀 즐기면서 와이너 바다를 즐기면서 그렇게 좀 재밌게 훈련했었습니다.
그러면 다른 분들께도 이 SUP 대회와 이 모든 훈련을 추천해 주시고 싶으신가요?
네, 정말 SUP라는 운동과 대회는 정말 추천할 만하다고 생각하고 또 이미 추천하고 있거든요.
네.
그래서 방송 들으시는 여러분들도 SUP 많이 좋아해 주시고 한번 체험해 보시고 자기 운동으로 삼으시면 정말 좋을 것 같습니다.
네, 저도 이 바다에서 이 보트 위에 앉아서 혹은 서서 바다가 주는 힐링을 좀 마음껏 누리면서 함께 SUP를 즐기시면 더 좋을 것 같습니다.
두 분의 멋진 말씀을 들어보니 저도 내년에 꼭 참가해야겠다는 생각이 드는데요. 그럼 마지막 우리 두 분의 마지막 구호는 무엇일까요?
광안리 파이팅! SUP 파이팅! 수영구 파이팅!
감사합니다.
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 Thank you, Tina, for the great interview. And the interviewees were actually the representatives of Mangmi-dong area, who are representatives of the adult participants in their 30s, Jung Chanmi-nim and Jung Eun-ho-nim. Thank you so much for that interview. Talked about the SUP competition, an event where 140 Suyang District residents, from 4th graders to adults, all represent their neighborhoods to participate in the stand-up paddleboarding. That's what SUP stands for. And if you saw the pictures on YouTube, we saw that it was raining hard. There was some rain, but they still got out there to enjoy the event, and just kind of shows you that when you sign up for the event, even if it rains, they just kind of go with the flow and try to have the most fun out of it. And it was great to see that everyone kind of had a lot of fun together. And yes, it was a competition, but they also enjoyed, made new friends and things like that. So if you ever want to participate in any sport, I think SUP could be one of those options that you could sign up for casually and then see how that, if you end up liking it or not. That was SUP competition for the Suyang District residents. Thank you, Tina, for once again for the great interview. You're tuned into For Your Busan. It's a show that airs from 4:05 to 6 p.m. every single day. And today we had, today's text topic was about etiquette. Etiquette, maybe a general etiquette that everyone should follow, everyone should adhere to. What is something that everyone should follow? And general etiquette. Earlier, we had Josh in the studio for Relationship Matters, and I asked him, and he said everyone should wash their hands after using the bathroom. Earlier, in the first half as well, Ponim actually texted in saying, when you're coughing, you have to cover your mouth. Coughing or sneezing, you should cover your mouth. And that was another one. And also texted in saying, when you are getting off the subway, same thing with buses too, I suppose. When you're getting onto the buses or the cars, you have to make sure that people exiting comes out first before you enter the bus. I agree with that as well. That's very important when it comes to maintaining order. Sometimes you might end up running into somebody, but you might as well just wait for people to come out, exit first before you enter. So some good points there. All right, any other messages? Feel free to text in to pound 9050 샵 9050. It will cost you 101. A Kakao Talk message or YouTube Live. We will take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Summer Day by Tom Odell.
Sometimes the winter gets me down. The pitter-patter of the rain upon the windowsill. I lay inside my head. Then I remember what my pretty little friend she said. I've only gotta see your face. Then you show me how. It can be a summer day, honey, all year round. About society, or if we're growing up quicker than we're meant to be. But when you put your hands in my hands, you speak a language only us can understand. Now I've only gotta see your face, and you show me how. It can be a summer day.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-ba-da, zooby-dooby, ba-dum-bum. Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, 나चे क्यों पागल stupid man.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-ba-da, zooby-dooby, ba-dum-bum. Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, 나चे क्यों पागल stupid man.
Well, when that music comes on, you know what it is. It is time for our quiz. Every single day we have different themed quizzes. One day might be you guessing any number that's closest to the answer. Another day might be me reading out reviews about a particular place or a person or a thing in Busan City, and you have to guess what it is, what the reviews are about. Another day might be me eating something delicious in the studio, and you have to guess what it is that I'm eating. Well, today's theme is Busan to the world. You're going to have to guess a country that has a relationship with Busan City. Some sort of a relationship. It could be like a friendly, cooperative country-city relationship. Whatever it is, you have to guess a country. Because there are 195 countries, I'm going to have to give you some hints so that you will narrow down the range from 195 to maybe 5 or 6 options to choose from. But I'm not going to give you the options. I'm going to give you some hints. And the first hint is we're going to be listening to the national anthem of the country. And if you know the national anthem of the country, this would be a big hint for you. Let's take a listen to the national anthem of the country. heard the national anthem. 네, 방금 국가를 들었습니다. 이 나라의 국가를 들었는데요. 이 국가만 들었어도 you probably won't be able to guess what it is, right? So I'm gonna have to give you some hints. It's very meaningful because of today. 오늘의 6월 25일인 날에 좀 특별한 연관성이 있습니다. It's the only participating country in Latin America during the Korean War. 네, so that's the big significance of this country. But another great hint that I could give you is that it's known for its significant natural resources, modern cities, and a diverse culture. So we're going to be guessing the country, not the city. 오늘은 도시가 아니고요. 이 나라를 맞추면 되는데요. It's the world's largest producer of emeralds. Ooh, emeralds. Supplying about 70 to 90% of the global market for emeralds. Now, emeralds is that green sparkling stone, right? So emeralds, so keep that in mind. And also very famous for coffee. So think about that, coffee. 재봉리님 saying, 미국은 아니군요. Yeah, that's a good guess though. And let's see, what other guesses do we have? And, well, we're going to listen to another audio clip. This time, it's the language. So let's take a listen to what language people speak in this country.
Hello. Hola. Hola. Good morning. Buenos días. Buenos días. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Good night. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
Uh-huh. So we heard some great hints. And also that audio clip, you heard the language spoken. You heard English and what? You heard English and Spanish, right? Now, 99.2% of people in this country speak the Spanish language. So that's another hint that I could give you. Any guesses we've got from people? Byungnim saying Kenya. Good guess. Good guess. Crystal Shimnim. Crystal Shimnim, you got it right. I'm not going to say what it is, but Crystal Shimnim got it right. Aina Zylanim saying Spain. Good guess. Nam America, Brazil saying 재봉리님. Turkey, Jenny님. Spanish. Spanish is, I guess it's a big hint. Latin America. That's another big hint. So choose a country in Latin America. The distance between Busan and this country is 14,360 kilometers. It will take approximately 33 hours to get from Busan to this country, including transfers. 조현철님, 남미. 남미에 있는 국가가 맞습니다. You have to guess the country in Latin America. Let's see. Another one hint before we take a song break, I guess, is that... well, I did say it's got a lot of natural resources. It's the most biologically diverse country, one of the most biologically diverse countries on Earth. So I'll leave you with that last hint, and we'll take a quick song break, and then I'll give you more hints afterwards. This is Lady by Majo.
Just so right as we dance by the moonlight. Can't you see you're my delight? Lady, I just feel like I won't get you out of my mind. I feel love for the first time, and I know that it's true. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Hit me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right. Lady, I just feel like I feel love for the first time. Lady, hear me tonight. Can't you see you're my delight?
Welcome back. We are in the middle of our quiz segment. Lady by Mojo was the song we just listened to. Some more hints I could give out to you guys with regards to today's quiz. Where is this country in the world? This country has topped the rankings for the world's happiest country several times in the last few years. World's happiest country. 세계에서 세상에서 제일 행복한 나라에 1위를 몇 번이나 했었다고 했습니다. And the country's climate is tropical along the coast, eastern lowlands, cooler in the highlands, and the Andes. The Andes mountains, the Andes mountainous regions. And that's in Korean Andes. Andes 산맥 쪽이죠. It's primarily located in South America with insular regions in North America. Let's see. I think we had a text message with the right answer as well. 6495번님. Good job. All right. Now, I could give you another hint. Whereas, let's see. Okay. The colors of the flag. Oh, maybe if I tell you this, it might be, you might all get it. Horizontal tricolor. Okay, 3 colors, and they are red, blue, and yellow. So now don't go searching on the internet flags that are yellow, blue, and red. Don't do that. But if a country pops up in your mind, a flag pops up in your mind, that's probably the answer to today's quiz. Argentina 커피 유명한데 by Jenny님. Brazil said Ainazyla님. Let's see, what other guesses are there? Let's see. Argentina, Saudi Arabia. Arabia has come in as well. Mexico, Bogota. Brazil. Good guesses. Keep those answers coming in. Colombia, says Drew Bronim. That's a good guess. All right, keep those guesses coming in. Argentina. Another Argentina. 이선희님 said it in. I'm going to give you one quick hint. It's going to be a major giveaway. The answer sounds like a popular clothing brand. A popular clothing brand, but it's spelled with a U. Now, this country is spelled with an O. And so many people around me wear this clothing brand that's spelled with a U, not the O. But that's it. We're gonna be taking a quick song break, and we'll be right back to reveal the answer and the winner. 이선희님 saying Peru, Venezuela by Ainazyla님. We'll take a quick song break. This is Summer Feelings by Lennon Stella.
Hear the rhythm of waves hitting on the shore, and I can swear they're speaking. They're telling me to relax, I'm not good at that, but now I know I need
got my heart and I'm head over heels in love in California. Dreaming, 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 yeah. Touching the stars and then dragging them down to earth like California. Feeling, feeling, feeling. Oh, now what you do? Your brown eyes tell the truth. Yeah, down on the beach, I'm staying out late for you. Oh, unlock your lips, see the sunset from the roof. Yeah, you got to me, and I came out someone new. Hey, getting into my summer feelings, and I'm trying to keep it cool. Hey, here in my summer feelings, and I found a piece of me that I never knew.
I'm melting like ice cream. The stress is gone for me. Nowhere I'd rather be.
Hey, getting into my summer feelings, and I'm trying to keep it cool.
Wait, here in my summer feeling, and I found a piece of me that I never knew.
Hey, getting into my summer feelings, and I'm trying to keep it cool.
Wait, here in my summer feeling, and I found a piece of me that I never knew.
Welcome back. That was Summer Feelings by Len and Stella. Now we have to reveal the answer, right? To today's quiz. What is the country in question? The country in question was Colombia. Colombia가 정답이었습니다. Katie님 getting it right as well. If you got it right, pat yourself on the back. Good job, good job. Uruguay가 정답은 아니었고요. Good guess though. Byungnim eventually getting it right as well. Crystal Shinnim was one of the first as well. Lots of people had eventually got the answer right. And I think this one was one of the trickiest ones among all of our guessing the country or the city segment, quiz segment, or quiz theme rather. A lot of people guessed in all the countries except for Colombia, but eventually getting it right. So maybe this is a good level that we should kind of continue with. Steve, are you trying to steal my show? Steve, what are you doing? Steve, you're not going to be in the show until later on. 조용히 계세요. Wow, now you want to cough and you're really trying to steal my show. Okay. All right. Anyway, if you got it right, pat yourself on the back. We're going to give away a coffee coupon 2개 to 5426번님. 축하드립니다. 5426번님 커피 2잔 쿠폰 드리겠습니다. Now, before we move on to our next segment, we've got some texts in with regards to today's text topic. 오늘 문자 주제가요. If there is one etiquette that everyone should follow, what would that be? Oh, Steve, you're lip syncing what I'm saying, right? Oh, you're funny. Anyway, you can still do you. It's all right. I won't bother to look at that direction. And with regards to today's text topic, I think we've had. Oh, I missed it. No, where was that? It was okay. Aina Zylanim texted in saying there's so many etiquettes that people should follow. 어떤 규칙은 지속적으로 준수해야 하는 개인 위생에 관한 것입니다. 개인 위생 중요하죠. Being clean, being hygienic, that's really good, important as well. Let's see. Lee Kelly name, hey, long time no see, my friend. Texted in saying, always use your blinkers. When driving, yes, using your blinkers. It's for your own safety and for others around you when driving, right? That's driving etiquette. Driving etiquette 101. Always cover your mouth when coughing and sneezing. Yes, can't emphasize that more enough. Haningyo-nim, thanks for tuning in and texting in as well. Let's see. Yeah, so those were our text messages. Anybody else? Anything else? Let us know. Text it in. And if you were watching on NotTube Live during our song breaks and during maybe our end of first half and the start of the second half, we've had Satoshi-nim joining in kind of like in a in the backdrop, he actually came all the way from Japan. And he visited BEFM, dropped off a gift as well. So thank you so much for coming once again. And it was a pleasure to see you in real life, in person. I can't focus on the show, man. Steve, come on. This guy. Okay, Steve basically telling me to hurry up and get on with it. So let's go right into our next segment. We have My Hometown Olympics.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
All right, we have what? Your mic is on. Say something.
Yay! It's finally finding my time.
Yeah,
now
finally.
I can say.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah, how you doing?
How are you doing? You sound you look excited.
I'm so excited right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, you usually not wear a jacket in the studio.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Why the jacket?
For our listeners. Yeah, for my hometown Olympic.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it like today's theme, like a sports commentator theme? Or?
Oh, I guess. Yeah, it does make sense though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it that way then.
All right. Everything's good though?
Everything's good. Everything's perfect. Yeah, life is good. Life is good. I love life.
Positive, super positive guy here.
Yeah.
Lots of people loving you in the studio with Jenny Nim saying, Steve with a heart byung byung byung. And Po Nim saying, Sativa.
Yeah. But why is my name Satibu? Like,
You're
since
Sativa.
when? I mean, like, I'm Sutibu, but like, why is it Satibu?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I think it's ever since you started speaking Busan Saturi.
Oh.
That's when people automatically started calling it Sativa.
All right.
Yeah.
감사합니다. Yeah. Anyways, hello. Welcome to my hometown Olympics. This corner is all about visiting sports clubs, associations in Busan, introducing their sports and clubs, and capturing the passion of Busan residents for these sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, before we actually kick it off, you promised us that you'll be bringing in 인증 shot of you participating in this sports club stuff.
I mean, yeah, I did.
Picture
I
of
did.
proof.
Yeah, picture of proof. I did. But like,
Oh,
you know.
you did?
No, like I did. I promised, right?
Yeah.
But like,
But you didn't keep the promise?
No, it really depends.
What do you mean? 약속 안 지키셨습니까?
정말 지키고 싶은데 상황에 따라 조금 달라요.
왜요?
Cause like today, 일단은 오늘의 운동을 소개하면 you're gonna believe me. You're gonna understand why I couldn't.
아니에요. 핑계는 핑계일 뿐. 그래도 일단 순서가 있으니까.
네, 일단은 먼저.
Let's try to guess what sport or what sports scene it is.
Yeah.
5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, yes, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3.
5, 7, 1, 2, 3.
I have no idea what it is.
You don't know?
Skip,
but it's really hard to guess.
Skip rope?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, skip rope. 권투인가요?
No, you gotta throw someone. I mean, like,
you gotta throw someone.
Throw in the air.
Throw
and then
a person in the air.
In the air, and then you have to.
Gymnastics.
Nope.
Gymnastics 아니고 ballet.
Nope.
Figure skating.
Nope. It's really hard to guess, right?
Circus?
Nah. It's kind of similar to circus, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's actually cheerleading. Yeah.
Chili eating? Eating chili?
Cheerleading.
Oh, cheerleading.
Cheerleading. Yeah. Not eating chili. It's cheerleading. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta do some meme time, man.
No, you need meme time.
I need meme time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we're going to dive into exciting world of cheerleading.
Okay.
So cheerleading is a vibrant activity combining dance, gymnastics, and stunts, all designed to support sports teams and compete in thrilling routines.
I feel like you could have easily gotten a 인증 shot with this one.
Oh, I could, but I'll explain you later.
Why you couldn't?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it better be good.
All right. So I'll talk about the history first. So cheerleading began in the late 19th century with the first cheer recorded at the University of Minnesota football game in 1898. That was a long time ago, right? So led by Johnny Campbell. Initially male-dominated, cheerleading grew in popularity among women in the 1920s and 1930s. By the 1980s and 1990s, competitive cheerleading had taken off thanks to organizations like the Universal Cheerleaders Association and the National Cheerleaders Association. Thank you. Shout out.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was popular among men. But
men.
nowadays, it's more popular among women.
It's kind of surprising, right?
Well, it's kind of like, Pilates. It was founded by a man.
Oh, right.
Right. And but nowadays, it's geared towards, both men and women, but more women partake in that sport, right?
But it's really interesting.
Yeah.
And now let's move on to rules.
Okay.
So safety is a top priority with strict guidelines for stunts, pyramids, and tumbling. Competitive routines typically last to 2 to 2.5 minutes and are judged on difficulty, execution, creativity, and crowd engagement. Uniforms must meet specific standards, and some high-risk moves are prohibited to prevent injuries. No high-risk moves.
What are high-risk moves?
I don't know, jumping more than like 5 meters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you jump more than 5 meters?
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Even Michael Jordan can't, right?
I don't think so.
So yeah, cheerleading continues to evolve, showcasing athleticism, coordination, and team spirit. It's both a sport and a performance art, captivating audiences around the world.
I bet.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So I still haven't heard why you couldn't take an injing shot.
All right. So now I visited the cheerleading club and conducted some interviews. Let's start with the interview with the club coach. Could you please introduce your club?
네, 저희 드림아이 아카데미는요, 치어리딩과 방송 댄스를 함께 수업하고 있는 학원이고요. 뭐 치어리딩 같은 경우에는 이제 배우는 것에서 그치지 않고 이제 무대에 올라서는 경험을 통해서 아이들이 자신감과 또 성취감을 느낄 수 있게 하는 그런 학원이라고 말씀드릴 수 있을 것 같습니다.
Could you describe the training programs or facilities available at the club and what types of training are offered?
네, 저희 같은 경우에는 일단 어린아이들이 대상으로 수업을 하기 때문에 일단 매트를 깔아서 아이들이 최대한 푹신한 바닥에서 이제 부상 없이 훈련하는 게 가장 중요하고요. 네, 치어리딩 같은 경우에는 저희가 기본 기초 교육부터 시작해서 곡별로 난이도를 올려가면서 이렇게 공연 수업을 진행을 하거든요. 그래서 아이들이 처음 왔을 때는 기초부터 그 다음에 기본 곡부터 이렇게 해서 공연곡까지 이렇게 레벨별로 이렇게 수업을 진행하고 있고요. 이제 어느 정도 레벨이 이상이 되면은 이제 공연반 기회를 부여해서 다양한 친구들이 공연에 나갈 수 있는 기회를 더 늘릴 수 있는 커리큘럼으로 교육하고 있습니다.
Yes, 코치님 감사합니다. So this cheerleading club is called Dream Eye Cheerleading. Now I can explain why I couldn't take injing shot. So this, it's not for adults. It's a club for elementary, middle, and high school students, but most of the students, they're from elementary school. So I don't want to injure them, you know.
I mean, you could be assisting one of the students.
All right.
You just didn't want to. So the video we just saw on NutTube, it was from another NutTube channel, right?
No! Wait.
This calls for some meme time, dude. This is why meme time is important.
No, I actually went there. Yeah, I was in the spot.
Steve.
I was in the spot, man. So,
all right.
Please believe me. And one of the club's highlight is that they don't just teach cheerleading. They include a curriculum that allows students to participate in real performances. To ensure the kids' safety, they have soft mats, and they divide the classes by skill level to help students learn quickly. Really interesting.
All right.
Yeah. So no meme time. So now let's listen to an interview with one of the club members. Here's the first clip. Could you briefly introduce why you started cheerleading and your experience in the sport?
제가 인스타를 보면서 치어리딩 하는 팀이 있어서 제가 그걸 보고 치어리딩을 너무 하고 싶어서 이제 엄마한테 쫄랐더니 엄마가 여기로 보내주셔서 했는데 제가 중간에 하다가 한번 끊어가지고 또 인스타를 보다가 공연반이 있길래 제가 들어와가지고 공연반이 되고 싶어서 엄청 노력한 그런 일이 있었습니다.
Do you have any advice for those who want to start cheerleading for the first time?
치어리딩 하면 굉장히 기쁘고 하나의 추억을 쌓을 수 있기 때문에 저는 치어리딩 하는 거를 좀 추천합니다.
Could you please say a few words about your cheerleading club that you're proud of?
저희 치어리딩 학원 어디 나가면 상을 많이 받아오기 때문에 되게 자랑스러운 것 같아요.
Yeah, she was very, 자랑스러웠어요.
She was very proud of the accomplishments that she achieved.
Exactly. So she happened to come across the cheerleading club while browsing social media, and that's how she started cheerleading. Like she told her mom, 빨리 가고 싶어요. Cheerleading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those who are just beginning, her advice would be that cheerleading not only brings happiness to others, but also to yourself.
Exactly.
But
cheerleading, a lot of people might look at it as, oh, isn't it just to make the team happy, to make the crowd happy? Actually, it requires a lot of energy.
Yeah, a lot.
You have to be smiling a lot. But at the same time, you have to use a lot of power.
A lot of power.
No, for real. You have to do flips and stuff.
Yeah, I'm serious right now too, listeners. Really.
But why didn't you take an engine shot? Steve, how hard was it not to take?
I'm scared of you right now. 무서워요. I mean, yeah. So, it's all about positivity.
Oh,
I
for
guess,
sure.
About cheerleading. So, yeah, I'm really kind of respect her. So, lastly, she's very proud of their club because no matter what performance or competition they enter, they always win awards, and that makes her very proud.
That's good.
Yeah. So now here's an interview clip with the second member of their club. Let's listen. Why did you choose this cheerleading club among so many others that are available?
드림하에는 재밌게 할 수 있어서 했습니다.
What do you find to be the most challenging aspect of cheerleading and how do you overcome it?
동작이 안 될 때나 멘트를 할 때 잘 안 헤어질 때가 제일 힘들었는데 그 연습을 많이 하면서 노력했습니다.
Hey, her voice sounds shaky. What did you do to her? 목소리가 엄청 떨렸어요.
No, it's not me. So before this interview, she was training with her team.
Okay.
But it didn't go really well.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. So she was really upset with herself.
Oh.
Yeah. It was that's really professional, right? Yeah.
It's I mean, we all have ups and downs. And I guess it's not because I'm glad to hear that she's not crying because someone did something bad to her. She was just upset about her performance.
Yeah, her performance.
Wow, she sounds very mature for her own age.
Very professional.
Yeah.
So she said the reason she chose this cheerleading club from among many others is because it's the most fun to learn here. When I actually visited, the enthusiasm was no joke. I mean, for real. So she mentioned that the hardest part of cheerleading are when the moves don't quite work out and when the chants don't come together. She said the key to overcoming these challenges is consistent practice. It's really impressive to see such mental toughness at such a young age.
Yeah. All right, cool.
So now let's find out how to join the club. What are the procedures for joining the club and what benefits are provided after becoming a member?
가입하기 위해서는 7세 이상 되는 친구들은 누구나 가입을 할 수 있고 지금 같은 경우에는 초등부뿐만 아니라 중고등부도 운영하고 있기 때문에 치어리딩에 관심 있는 청소년들이라면 누구나 가입을 할 수 있고 가입해서 얻는 혜택이라고 하면은 이제 선생님 말을 듣고 또 열심히 이제 따라올 경우에 누구나 평생 경험하지 못할 평생 경험하지 못할 다양한 경험과 추억들을 만들 수 있다는 그런 혜택이 있을 것 같습니다.
So if you search for Dreamai Cheerleading on social media, you can find it right away. So if you or your child want to join cheerleading, I highly recommend it. If you inquire, the teachers will the teachers will actively help you, and they say it offers memorable moments for a lifetime as a membership benefit. So I think it's worth a try.
Right. But once again, this particular club is not for adults.
Yeah, not for adults. Should be above age of 7.
Okay, it's for kids and teens. But if you're an adult and you want to give cheerleading a try, where can they go? They can just inquire Steve another time.
All right. Text me or call me. I'll help you.
Oh, really? All right. Well, next time, I hope you bring in a picture of proof
인증
for
time.
whatever sport you're covering, because that's what we've been asking for.
I did 인증 shot last time. That was climbing.
Oh,
Do you remember?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was brief, but
it was really
alright.
fun.
It was good.
Yeah. You did climbing too, right? Before?
I tried. I'm not good at it.
So this time let's try cheerleading. How about that?
Oh no.
Why is that?
제니님 saying not for adults. David 아쉬워하는 듯. I don't think I could do it. No.
정말 표정이 너무 아쉬운 것 같아요.
좀 어려울 것 같아요. Yeah. 왜냐면 the height difference really matters too.
Oh right.
Yeah. I would have to bend a lot.
You have to.
Yeah, it won't look good. It won't look good at all. Today we have today's text topic. You want to participate in that?
Yeah, let's do it.
So what is one etiquette that everyone in the world should follow? We have, rules. You have rules when you're driving. You have to keep a certain speed limit.
Right.
But there are social etiquettes that people also adhere to. For example, when switching lanes, I mean, it is a rule and a law to put the blinkers on when you're switching lanes. But then the social etiquette of that is when you actually kind of butt in without giving too much space, you put on the warning sign, the warning blinkers, the dual blinkers to say, I'm sorry for butting in. So that's like an etiquette, right? So what's a social etiquette that everyone should follow, you think?
With the selection you told me?
Well, anything. It could be about eating. It could be about coughing. It could be about using the bathroom. Someone said you have to wash your hands after using the bathroom. So
the most important thing, I think, is when you eat, you should not make noise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, like...
Oh, no. Sorry, but I don't like that. No, I can't concentrate on my food.
So you would never watch ASMR mukbang videos?
Oh, that's kind of different.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's... I love that.
Oh.
But like when eating with someone.
Okay.
Yeah. You should not make noise.
Is that why you've been avoiding dinner time with me?
No, you don't make noise.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, you don't make noise.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah.
How about you?
Me?
Yeah. How about you? How about Peter Nim too?
I'm the one asking questions, Steve.
Oh man.
I'm kidding. I'm on the same page with everybody. Where if you're gonna sneeze, you're gonna cough, do it with your mouth. You cover your mouth. So I would typically do this. When I sneeze or cough, right? I don't cough in my hand because
Me too.
I'm gonna be touching something with my hand.
Right.
Yeah. What if you cough and sneeze and someone says, "Hey, David, nice seeing you. Long time no see. I can't be touching them. I gotta be doing this."
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
We had a message where Aina Zailanim asked, "Will you both talk next time about football?"
Oh, football. American football?
Maybe.
If it's American football, that's in the schedule right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
We
just don't know when.
아이나 잘라님, 기다려주세요.
Right.
Yeah.
We had Anungyonim also texting in with regards to that audio clip we heard of the little girl who sounded like she was, crying before. Saying, clap for everyone, even the kid who came in last place. They all deserve respect and praise for trying. Very good point. 아른교님.
사랑합니다.
네. 맞는 말씀이죠.
Yeah. 너무 감동적이에요.
Yeah, especially 이제 잘하는 어린이 입장에서는 you have to encourage them.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be responsible, good adults.
맞습니다.
Yeah, good point. Oh, yeah. So, coming soon, lots of people looking forward to the American football sport clubs. I don't know if there's any in Busan, to be honest. But maybe you'll surprise us all.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. All right. Thank you once again for coming in and giving us a sports scene highlight of today on cheerleading. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Steve. That was Steve for My Hometown Olympics. Thank you all for tuning in. It was fun. Another great fun show. We're going to take a listen to the song to wrap up today's show. We'll see you tomorrow at 4:05, same time, same channel, of course. The last song is 그대에게 by 무한 궤도. See you later, alligator.
살아가는 순간 속에도 우린 서로 이렇게 아쉬워하는 걸 아직 내게 남아있는 많은 날들을 그대와 둘이서 나